Hit him with red bone, bro. Hit him with red bone. Hit him with red bone.
Daylight. I wake up feeling like you won't play right. And I used to know, but now that shit don't feel right. It made me put away my pride.
Thank you for coming on, AJ.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Appreciate you.
Are we on though?
Long time
Oh, we're on.
Oh, we're on like Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Long time friend, short time lover.
Yes.
Thanks for coming out.
Amen. I crust to that. Let me get one.
I wanted to talk about something weird that I found out today. Okay, so
you found out something.
I think it's.
You're pregnant.
No.
Okay.
No, I am. What? But I don't know if the country is Holland or Switzerland or Netherlands. Those icy white people.
They're next to Germany.
I'm not gonna say where they're at. It's just one of those countries up there, right?
Yeah.
They have a form of Santa Claus they call like Insta Claus or something. And they have a character called Black Pete, right? But it's usually a white dude in blackface.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's like a tradition that has been forever since like 1850. I watched a video on this today, and I guess slowly, like over the years, they've been trying to like do away with this Black Pete thing because the actual black people that live there, the kids get taunted for it. So they don't want to be black because this character is being taunted for being black. So they've been trying to like do like protests and rallies and things to try to like do away from this, and people are getting beat up because it's like you're fucking with their childhood. This is like a childhood tradition.
Damn.
And now you're telling these white guys they can't have this blackface character anymore. So the states have been trying to change it. States or whatever the country is, are trying to do away with it. So now what they're trying to say is that he's a chimney helper for Santa Claus, and when he comes down, that's how he kind of gets his black thing, his black.
Oh, okay, I see.
You know,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So they're trying to like
basically kids are stupid.
But when they're trying to do that way, but like the actual book that was written in 1850, this was Santa Claus's helper.
I gotta believe
would
that
actually
shit.
pull kids' ears. He would kidnap the kids. It would hit them when they weren't good all year long. So it was like their version of Cole.
Has anyone sold them the story of Santa Claus or just tried it out, seeing if it might be
See if it works.
See, but this is their Santa Claus. If you look at a picture of him, I'll post it down here. He looks like the Pope. He has like the Pope thing.
Like a wizard.
Like a wizard, dude. He looks like a wizard.
It sounds like witchcraft.
And he's like in red and white, but he looks like the Pope, and he has this big old wavy looking beard. And they call him like Stinsta Claus, but it's like that's their Santa Claus.
Everything is Stinsta. Stinsta pista cheese, a pizza. You know, like they just all the
just have extra noise.
Extra stints on, just regular words.
I'm gonna be honest. I have not. I didn't know about that. What you're talking about.
What I do know is that they have some bomb ass chicks out there.
Hey, racism sucks. Let's talk about hot chicks.
Nah, man, but
it's really weird, dude.
It's just like people don't. It's funny because it's like the idea of racism and all of that is like inherently like doesn't make sense. It's contradictory, but when people when they're confronted with having to give away their childhood, like basically like like part of their culture, I guess. Like it's hard. It's people don't want to give that up because it's part of their identity.
Yeah. It's like when you try to tell me like, yo, man, Pokemon's of the devil. Like, I'm going to hell.
When you guys were kids or now?
Yeah. I mean, it's just like I totally get where they're coming from.
Right.
But when you have a character named Black Pete, and he's not black, and like all the cartoon caricatures.
Well, if he's not black, then what's the problem?
I think people just forget that we're still evolving.
No.
Yeah.
It's just
somewhat.
People want things to be more politically correct. I honestly.
Was it always wrong to do
just
Was it always wrong to do blackface though?
No.
My girl did it before. It was a big thing.
What is it? Like, what do you mean blackface? Like his skin was white, so
No,
he looked albino.
No.
He knows what blackface is.
Pretty much you
like put really dark makeup.
Yeah,
and
you
paint,
put
like,
really
almost
dark
paint
makeup.
on your
You're
skin.
either
Like,
Caucasian or something.
like,
You just
we
put
would
really
paint
dark
you like you're
makeup.
black.
Yeah. So he has like white. He's a white.
Pretty much, if it was you putting black paint on you and being,
and then you act, quote unquote, act black.
Yeah.
But it's an act.
Yeah, but it's a racist thing to do now. Like,
It's racist. It means, but does it like to me? Racism means like
I know
black people.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like that's
okay.
racist.
So
that's something.
then?
That's a race. That's race.
That's
No. So like So it's not. It's just. It's like when they got rid of the Chihuahua from Taco Bell because some Mexican or Hispanic person was like, "Hey, that kind
I'm
of offends
offended,
me."
fool.
They were like, "Hey,
Dude, whatever
today-
happened to that
and,
Chihuahua?
and then a comedian, I forget who. I
Had
think
to
it's
kill
like
it.
I think it's Carlos Mencia. He was like, "You just compared your whole race to a dog."
Yeah.
And then everyone's like on board with it too. Like, yeah, get him out of here because now Mexicans are.
He
from
wasn't
the South.
funny though.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't
Alright,
funny.
so-
Hey, hope you're doing well, but you suck.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I think it's racist.
So
Well,
it boils down to people just being soft, man. They're just like
Well,
Yeah.
offended by it.
when they were doing that, it was
choosing to be offended by
they
it.
were fully. It was fully like based
Camaraderie
on. It was
of
fully
offensive.
based on stereotypes and all that. Like
Yeah.
they weren't.
Softness.
They weren't like
Yeah.
acting. It wasn't
Yeah.
like Tropical Thunder or Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Where Robert. It wasn't like. It wasn't
But
like
it's
that.
actually-
Which actually, I was gonna bring that up and ask, is that kind of the same thing?
I
or
think
not?
that's what he's trying
That's
to
a good
imply.
example.
Yeah, it's a good example.
Okay, so I think what you're trying to compare it to is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
That's kind of like culture appropriation, right?
Mhm.
He's taking the role from that because he's not trying to make fun of a black. He's trying to be a black lieutenant. That job could have went to an actual black person.
Mm.
With blackface, it's like they you couldn't find somebody that would want to make fun of themselves and their culture. So what they would do is they would exaggerate things. They would paint their lips red. They would paint everything black, and they would act like the stereotypical way of a black person in play. It was mainly
like how
in
old
plays.
cartoons of black people used to look.
Yes,
They
exactly.
emphasize
And
that.
Mr. Popo, do you remember that?
Yeah,
movie, Mr. Popo.
Mr. Popo.
Do you remember in Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Z,
There was
yeah.
a character,
Yeah.
Mr. Popo, and he was a blackface character. United States, it kind of flew over the under the radar because it's like it was such an eccentric show. Like it's just a character, you can't really single it out.
Right.
But in a lot of other countries, they actually changed the color to what was it, purple?
Yeah, didn't they do that to Jinx from Pokemon too?
They did that
She-
to Jinx. That's that's getting
Piccolo
too
was
bad.
more black.
My
bro.
bad.
Yeah.
Piccolo was way more black.
Just looking at me.
Anyways,
That fool was G.
anyways, so what it really was for was like plays in like 1920s, probably even up to like 1950s and way before that. That's when blackface was very prominent. So now to see it, knowing of what it is, still alive in another country, it's like, yo, man, you need to get done with that old timey stuff.
Okay, yeah.
That's really what it is.
That's like getting rid of that old ideology. They're trying to mop that up down in the South a little bit, and they're not having it.
They don't
tear down.
Mobs aren't allowed.
The Confederate
Tear
statues.
it, yeah, Confederate
allowed
jet,
down there.
anything that like represents like
Bro,
the
it's a big
Confederacy.
deal. It's a huge deal down
Because
there.
but that's those Southern white folks' history.
Yeah.
And that's what they.
And
That's
another
like
thing.
their societal fucking
like-
stamp
and-
Yeah.
that says this is our shit. Still, it doesn't matter how much shit has changed.
And what it boils
It's
down
our
to
shit
is like
still.
that's
And
that's
that's
their
an
only
awesome-
that's
Hey,
their only
it's our
symbol.
our
That
shit.
flag is I don't really give a shit about the flag. Let me say I don't want y'all to think
I
I'm
got
some
one.
fucking Confederate defending
No, but you're
redneck.
pulling a great parallel.
But all I'm saying is like that's their iconic symbol for their pride of where they're from, and it's not the pride of some fucked up shit that was going on in the 1800s. You know,
No,
it's
like-
not the
like
pride of
somebody said, like,
slavery.
you're fucking with someone's childhood. You're fucking with somebody's history. Those are the parallels. Like I'm sure they're not like losing their shit because they're racist. They're losing
Yeah.
their shit because that's all that, you said. That's their stamp. That's all they have.
Yeah, you
And
know,
you're
what,
taking it away
like
from 'em.
in generations like closer to now, like the past like 3, they probably see that. Like when they see that, they think of like a family member, or they think of
Their
of
grandpa that
something
fought
something
the
that
war.
roots them.
There's a good chance.
It's not. They're
that's
not
true.
thinking. They're not like, dang, slavery almost kept going till we were doing good, and then all of a sudden, like they're not. They're not like they don't see it.
That damn Civil
I mean,
War.
there are a
Damn.
group of them down there
Exactly.
that probably feel that
I
way.
think that's
Small
what- I
groups.
think
But I'm
that's what
saying, like, for the
problem is.
majority, like,
And honestly, it sucks because that a lot of people like if you even have a resemblance of looking like you're from the Middle East, you get treated that way. Or if you even have or if you have a fucking Dixie flag in your garage because whatever, like you're fucking automatically you might as well be wearing a hood, right? It's like it's all the
Yeah.
same.
No.
It's not.
Yeah.
That's everybody wants to pass a judgment over. They want it. It's generalization.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's something that I don't know how like deep
Majority
the
rules,
connection
honestly.
is. Yeah, I don't know how deep the connection is, but our brain like naturally want to categorize things. I think
Yeah.
it's for like a safety purpose, like a security purpose, like
Survival.
so. And that even though, but like I think sometimes that like we overdo it, and that it comes to
It falls in on itself.
Yeah,
You
for
continue
sure.
to
That's what I'm
divide
saying.
and
It's
divide and
contradictory.
divide and divide, yeah.
classify.
Yeah, and
all right.
continue-
So let's fucking change gears here then.
What you know? What's funny? Like you bring up that racist thing. I also saw another thing about that one black dude that was best friends with the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh, wasn't there something
Oh,
on Vice?
there's a
That
Netflix.
fool's
Or was
G,
it Vice?
bro.
Yeah.
Something else.
That show's
I
pretty
didn't
cool.
see it on
Best
Vice.
friends.
Bro, it was one. Yeah, it was one.
Yeah.
He was a black guy, and he had
played-
I'm sorry, I
played-
saw it on TED
That's
Talk.
hilarious. He's like, my
Oh,
But there's
best
a
yeah,
Vice
friend
something
thing.
in the
No,
Ku
but there's a
Klux
Vice
Klan.
thing. Like he's
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
the
yeah.
Oregon,
and he has like a bunch of old
Yeah.
Ku Klux Klan shit.
Yeah, he keeps
because
them.
they, he
Wait,
was
hold on.
friends with
I
them.
didn't see it from the perspective of the Grand Master. I saw it from the perspective of the black dude.
No, not yeah. It's,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
yeah. It's on him.
I thought he
musician.
converted
Yeah,
them.
he's a musician.
Or like he
he was never trying to convert him.
He just-
he was trying to write a book.
Yeah.
And to understand why this man hates me.
Mhm.
And dude, it was crazy.
Yeah.
He said
That's the
after-
G shit.
After years, bro, they were friends for years.
Mhm.
The Grand Wizard of the United States, like, quit.
Yeah.
He quit, bro.
Mm.
They were having dinner at each other's houses. Like,
That's what's up.
Yeah.
it was insane when
Yeah.
I saw that.
Doesn't he have a bunch of like Ku Klux Klan like
Yeah,
like
he has the robes.
like
He has a
paraphernalia?
robe.
That's
He has
the
a
word I was
He has
looking
a
for.
couple.
Because the other words I was
He
gonna
was a-
say were
bro,
like sounded
He
positive.
was a police officer. That Grand Wizard was a police officer.
Mm.
He has his police officer uniform, his Grand Wizard uniform, and then like the basic white traditional. Jay, you got real silent when we brought this up. You alright?
No, it's not.
You know somebody?
Shit is racist, and I'm over it.
Yeah, we'll change gears.
No.
I just thought it was like crazy, like
I'm not
It is
talking about
interesting, and
racism.
if you haven't
no,
seen,
I'm just being that like
I
that.
swear there was something on Netflix.
Yeah,
but
no.
it was either Vice,
It's Vice
No,
for
there-
sure.
there's
Vice,
I
and then the
wouldn't-
TED Talk.
I saw it on TED Talk.
If you haven't seen
years
it,
ago.
check it out
Yeah,
because
for
it's
sure.
fucking
Have you ever
interesting.
Yeah.
You know, my favorite angle of this is the white boy or white people that just want
Of
to
course.
emphasize so much on how much they got like black people's backs. They're like, no, don't even trip. I got you. Like we had an open mic, and this chick recited, and as she said, she's like, I'm going to be reading in its entirety, the "I Have a Dream" speech. I'm like, cool. It's gonna be,
I know exactly
this
who
speech.
it was.
That shit's long
It was
as
like
fuck.
5 minutes before she even got to the part that I knew. I was like,
I
this
had
shit
a
was
dream.
that long?
Yeah, it's
I
fucking
did have a
long.
dream. I
Holy
was,
shit,
you know,
Martin,
like,
you would have lost me.
But I was kind of like dozing, you know.
No, not at that
I was
time.
like, respect.
It was like it was a powerful thing, man. But I was like,
Oh,
she's
that was when you were
wielding.
doing that thing at, what was that?
Combine and N7.
Yeah.
yeah.
But dude, she's like wielding this book
Shout out
and like
Combine.
she like
We'll
wielding
talk about that in a
wielding
little
this
bit,
book
yeah.
that she pretty much knows the speech by heart. You know,
Was she black?
no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, yeah.
She's
there's like
very
these,
white.
there's yes, like
very white. I
Portland.
love you though.
It wasn't.
You know what? You know
Poor
what
thing.
happens?
Ah, it
That,
wasn't.
like white people have good intentions when they do that. Like they're really like.
Maybe.
But it's so corny.
Maybe.
I get it, but like it probably would have been more
Nonstop.
powerful if it was.
That's kind of like when it. This is the same, it's the
You know-
same thing as saying I'm so humble. Like as soon as you say
Ah.
that, it like does. It
No, you know what?
You can't.
Even
say
like
it,
black people
man.
like get
You
uncomfortable
can't
with it.
say
They're like
man.
I'm
thanks.
so humble. Let me tell you how much.
And let me
money
tell
I
that
made
about
week.
this person.
Christmas
I
is
have,
over.
or they're like,
I'll
I have a black friend.
No,
And
bro.
They can't even help it. They gotta tell you.
No.
No, she's getting dicked out by a
Dude,
black
that's
dude.
like shit that
For
my
sure.
grandma does. She doesn't
She
even
told me
realize
about
that.
that,
She's
actually.
like,
Oh,
she's like
I mean, not at
African
the same
American,
time,
like
you know.
just talking about them
Overtime.
being.
Dude, they probably watched this
Too much
speech
shit going
and was
on.
I
like, "Let's see how
know.
real
I'm
she
trying
is."
to listen to you. I think I know who that was.
Yes.
In mind, we'll talk about it
God
later.
bless her.
God bless her. Let me tell you. Every time she would go, like you
Was
see
she
her going up.
blessed? Is that what you're saying?
She blessed people.
Every
Sure.
time you see her going up to the mic, I'm not gonna answer that question.
Alright.
Every time you see her go up to the
I ain't
mic,
We have a live audience.
Everybody be
member.
like,
He's laughing too.
Fuck.
He knows who she is.
everybody be like,
We're the only ones that don't know. Can someone just
Yeah.
give us a phone?
no.
Was this like at the Stronghold or
honestly,
something?
No, we can't.
Yeah.
All right, no. So here, I was gonna.
Oh, okay.
This one shouldn't be long, and then this one shouldn't be long, and then we'll get to the.
Okay.
the
Well,
mic
let
thing.
me
Interject.
no,
Please.
let me do another set for the camera.
Oh yeah, because I didn't
Ah.
record it.
Yeah, because we were recording
Shit.
before we even
Yeah,
started.
we didn't
Oh, yeah,
set the
okay,
timer, so
okay.
we'll take a quick break.
All
and we'll
right,
come back
we
and
finna
get
take a
back to
break.
Right after
I'm gonna
this
chug my
message.
drink.
it. Refill, dog?
Rolling.
I just really get
Like
into it.
camaraderie.
Hey guys, give 1 second. 1 second.
Talk.
Boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's you right there.
What the fuck?
But you're good now.
You getting a
okay.
reg?
Yeah, you're good.
registering. I'm on the scale.
You getting a reg?
All right, so before the break, Cody, you were talking about
Redfoot.
That's
not that, but
No, I was gonna bring up a quick one.
the rabbit.
So, last Thursday I was at work. It was just me and this one other dude. His name is Lauren.
Ralph.
I know what happened to the
Lauren?
next. Watch. Just kidding. I
Yeah, found out he wasn't a dude. No. That's
Oh shit.
no.
Yo, I got a
How'd
couple
you
of
find out though? Were you in the
What was your
restroom?
first
No,
clue?
no. Okay,
Was he
so
leaving your
it was
house
just
at
me. It was
7
just me and him
morning?
in the shop. Usually there's like 3 or 4 other people there. It was just me and him in the shop that day, and he All Loud was playing some video, and I had like kind of like glanced over a couple times, and it was the Tesla was launching a satellite. I think
It was on I think it was on Monday.
Thursday.
Oh, it was Thursday.
100%, I can guarantee.
Yeah,
it was Thursday.
it was like 9 or 10 in the morning.
Yeah. So they're like, and it was on for like a couple hours. He had this video on, like the whole fucking thing going, and they finally canceled the launch. And I was like, oh man. He's like, they shut it down right from over there. I was like, oh man, why? And he goes, somebody left their lunch pail in the fucking in the satellite, in the fuel cars or some other shit. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
It was a good lunch.
Like I said, I was like, are you kidding me? He's like, yeah. And he's like an old guy, so I didn't realize when he said yeah about kidding me, he's actually serious, like he was kidding me, right? So I go, I
thing to say.
I was like, are you kidding? Like I say, are you kidding me? Like in our generation, it's like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Right. To him, that means yes, I'm kidding. Like I'm gonna tell you that I'm joking, right? Yeah. No, I walk around for a couple of hours, like
yanking your chain,
yo, Tesla's like, wait, like,
shut it down. Get that lunch pail. Whose lunch pail?
Like that, and I said out loud too. I was like, that guy got fired yesterday. Like, can you get fired twice? Like at the same time? Like we're gonna fire you, hire you, and fire you again. And then like later on, he explained that wasn't the case. It was actually some actual technical thing.
First of all,
did you see that rocket got canceled?
I know, no. Thank God I eat lunch. Thank God I eat lunch by myself.
Of course, a nerd had a fucking lunch pail. Those things are gay.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, leave it to the lunch pail guy to be at fucking Tesla working on some shit. Or SpaceX working on some shit.
I never had a lunch pail.
SpaceX.
I mean, I carried brown paper bags around school for too long.
Brown paper bags.
Hey man.
PB&J, carrots and ranch, and a Capri Sun.
There you go.
All right, so we talked a little bit.
BPB.
Mom's quesadillas.
Oh,
Hello.
I had one of your mom's
Best way to
quesadillas
dry
one time.
Don't even say it. Don't say it like
Could have
A
been
bit
better.
too much cheese
Could
on
have
that
been.
taco.
Could have been.
What were you
better.
gonna say, Cody?
What on here?
We talked a little bit about. We talked a little bit about certain someone coming up at open mic, but let's just blow that shit wide open because that was like we were with somebody today, Michael Mejia. If you look, you can look
Shout
at
out, yeah.
he's got a couple of videos that are nominated for some. What the fuck was that?
The fans doing its thing right now.
Okay, good.
Fans doing its thing.
Synchronicity.
Michael Mejia's got a couple of videos. It's the Poetry of Michael, right?
Yeah.
On YouTube. His videos are nominated for some kind of awards.
Oh,
from
shit.
The LA Film Festival.
LA Film Festival and I call it the BIFF. Yeah, the Buddhist Indian Film Festival.
Anyways,
like
it's a film,
Nice.
it's poetry film. Yeah, a little closer to your face.
Bring it.
There you go.
Bring it.
And Mike would
Snap
come
me.
up, would go and perform and take the mic at open mic almost every week. It seemed like, and he just has a certain way of speaking. He's very deep, like monotone style. That
Literally
kind of
deep.
Just takes you away.
What open mic is out for anybody that doesn't know.
Well, yeah,
AJ
okay,
does.
yeah. So that was more of an example. It was just like, it was. I mean, a lot of people, you probably have a general idea of what an open mic really is.
But I mean, for like what
but
he
for
did
like the way that AJ, I mean, AJ is the spearhead for sure. The way that he did it and that we did it, it was just almost anybody. Like we had anybody from like little kids to like 16-year-olds to like
A lot of spotty hipsters.
moms and dads, lots of spotty hipsters, lots of drunk people,
Yeah.
lots
Can-
of white
can you-
apologists.
Can you
Yeah,
tell
it
us
was
like what it
cool.
is that got you
They were, like,
to go
just
out there
neighborhood
and, like,
weirdos.
do that
Anybody,
push?
poetry, music,
They're
all
cool.
of
I
it.
mean, just this. you
Like
know,
people, total fucking weirdo.
Nah, just people who who have something to say. Whether it be you think it's like phenomenal or whatever it is, whatever level you think it is, just the fact that you have like that draw or like that passion to say something.
But what gave you the passion to go out there? Because I know you were the one that was like,
He's natural. He's a
pushing it, right?
natural, bro.
Well, I'm
He's
just naturally
natural.
loud, like
No,
like
but what I mean is like what got you one day to go like, yo, I want to go to this place, see if they're down to have an open mic, and then just kind of push it? Because you
Are
had
you
to
trying to tell him like what inspired him to
what
pursue?
inspired you, right? Because you had to go out there and you had to solicit to these places, right?
Yeah.
And say, "Lo, let me host this thing here."
well, it really was that
It was
like the
easy 'cause
nat.
he became friends with them, man,
Exactly.
so quick.
It was a
Until
kind of natural
until they started
camaraderie
asking
thing.
us to
like
come.
the
Yeah, they started asking
owners
me.
of the first place where it all got started, they I mean, they connected off the bat, but like it was always rich. It was always good soil to be there and be around them. Like they
Literally
didn't mind.
that.
We
Gardening.
could we could
Yeah.
hang out there all the time. They didn't care.
So like when you guys were chilling, that's when it hit you like, yo, let me do some shit here, or
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was a
just,
perfect spot
just
for our
just
thing.
being there and like I mean I want that, bro. I want people to share.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, whether you're nervous about it, whether it's your first time, whether you do it 100 times, every weekend you do shows, whatever. Like just the fact that you want to.
yeah.
I wanted that. I mean, that's
dope.
my passion.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, well,
No, I mean
you're doing.
that's what we're kind of doing
You
now.
guys
Like,
are doing it,
I mean,
yeah.
we're
Yeah.
chilling, right? We're chilling, but it wasn't until like like we all got together and we're like, you know what, like like we have a platform now, which is awesome. Like how you guys had a platform. Like it'd be cool to have people on here and get perspectives of things that's outside our comfort zone.
It was
I
awesome.
mean,
I
we do
wanted.
this in front of a camera in the moment. Like we're just kind of like whatever. Like we're chilling, we're hanging out. But you're out there in front of a live audience. Our stuff is delayed, so we don't really have to face like rejection or face any of that. But for you to like be like, nah, I got this.
Yeah.
Or be like, and I bet I can get 500 more people to be like me too. And it's like, damn, dude, like that's fucking.
And bro, and it was when we were like, and this is like on average, it was probably 20, 25 people.
That's
Yeah.
slow. That's slow. It was over.
Yeah.
I counted. bro.
25
You-
people
bro,
is a dull night.
It was
Damn.
50
That's a
people
dull night.
on the
On the
reg,
reg,
like
bro.
every
On the
week,
reg, for real.
every
And
week
they were
on
committed
Wednesday
people.
night.
They were scandalous with their signups, like making
Yeah,
new lists.
coming-
Bro,
calling in. And be
they
like,
would-
hey,
bro, they're
hey,
calling
get them
in,
to get them to
reservations.
Bro, they
put
would
me
come
on,
up. They would come
you
up.
know?
They would ask to look at the list after they sign up.
Yeah.
They look
It's
at the
funny.
list and to see how many people were in front of them, and to figure out is there enough time. They would come up and look at the list and like be like, "Oh, put me up. Like, can you move me up?
Mm.
Can you like
Damn.
bro?
Yeah.
It was like, and it was everything was free. We were just
Yeah.
like we were
Yeah.
we had to
Oh,
sit.
shit.
We were paying for our fucking
people
drinks.
were-
We were paying like it
Mike
was,
Hogs too. Some of them were like just they're like, hold on, I'm gonna do one more song or I'm gonna do one more. And
you know what would be
turn
so-
that
you
shit
could-
off.
Wait, I want to ask him
and
something real.
it's crazy because like those
Turn that
people
shit
would
off.
never speak up like outside of that. You know,
That
you could tell that was their moment
you
to
need a
shine,
microphone.
Yeah.
and they wanted to let it all out. And some
Yeah,
of them
because
did.
it's usually like a live performance, kind of like rush. Because like even with me when I was doing music, when I was performing, I would never sing like right now. I would never sing or do anything like that. But when
But
it
when
was
you
live,
get up there,
when I get up there, it's like
that adrenaline's
everything
pumping,
just
bro.
like clears and
It's-
everything.
yeah.
Oh man, but I
Even-
want.
For
even
sure, and
talking
the
about
same
it,
thing
bro.
would happen.
Oh,
Yeah,
Go ahead.
but I do want to ask you something because I didn't
But
go
you got
to.
people to move, dude.
Uh,
That was another thing. Like I mean, me and this guy have been
You
friends
got
forever.
people to get hurt.
Yeah,
That's another
Me and
thing.
this guy have been
Heavy
friends
energy,
forever, right?
yeah,
And like
energy.
he's always been like a kind of like a shy, reserved person. He knows like when we go out, I'm always been the talker, obviously. But like when he got on stage, bro, like he had like these pipes that
Yeah.
made people punch each other,
Mm.
like, and it was
That's
just kind of
a
you were
whole
a
different
you were a
story.
singer.
Yeah,
dude.
That's sick.
bro.
But-
He was fucking fucking
Whole
shit
different
up.
story.
Yeah, hell
But
yeah.
I didn't go back then like to open mics. I did some. I went to some, and I went to some like the newer stuff. What's the difference of when you guys started going or started doing it to now? If you've gone to any of those.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, like
'Cause
is
like
it
the-
the traction, right? The people.
Well,
like, how do you
different
get,
people
How do you get
di-
the word out to get the people to?
No,
start
I'm
coming?
talking about because like back then it was a little more different, and now it's a little more like I don't want to say
Relationship
it's
marketing.
weird now, but it's very like
Saturated.
What do you-
it's kind of uncomfortable. Like I went to a couple at the Victoria Gardens,
Okay.
and man, I wanted to get
Where
out.
were they at?
It was at a coffee shop. The coffee shop on the corner of like things across the street from like Vans or a little further down.
So about N7, that's us.
No.
Well, I mean, that closed down a while ago.
No, it's like a newer one. It's
Newer
like
one.
it's completely new.
It was all wooden in there.
That
Lots
was
of
in,
chalk
like,
sign,
how,
big old
about
chalk
around
sign.
how long ago? Within the last month?
Maybe like 3-4 months ago.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
so it
closed
wasn't
down. Yeah, it's
N7.
been closed down.
Yeah.
That's closed down.
That's somebody. That's another.
That's cool to
another-
hear though.
It's
Yeah,
another
it was
spot.
cool.
I honestly haven't been to an open mic since we.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know
Well,
what I
honestly,
mean?
I mean, I don't.
It's
well,
not
I don't-
lit
I don't
without
wanna-
it. It's not.
Have there been
that's what it
bigger
was.
changes?
We. Never mind.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
We're the best. Go ahead.
Well, yeah. I mean, not because of that, because because I believe in that, bro. Like he calls me the spearhead, you know, and like Mike talks to me like
Yeah,
the
we were
way-
talking
the way
about this
the way
earlier.
he
It's
says
kinda
this, like
weird.
I don't like when you're like you're passionate about something. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what else what else.
He was
the
a
fuck it is,
dope-ass
you know? I
MC, dude.
I just loved
That's
it.
what
bro.
it
Like,
is.
I
Yeah.
want to make family.
Believe
Like,
me, dude.
even-
That's what we do.
That's
man.
what I'm
Like,
saying, bro.
Right.
Like that's why we're this is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
The
when
way
I,
he,
when I
like-
talk about it, bro, when I talk about it, like I see things pieced together, like
Yeah.
that are supposed to be there.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm emotional about it, bro. Like I'm fucking mad that I'm not doing
I know
it.
you're
Yeah,
making
yeah.
me start crying.
No,
right
but
now.
like
No,
that's-
it was
yeah.
and it was
I-
passionate,
No,
bro.
I
And
know-
we
I know
really
what you
like.
feel like.
What
'Cause
do we,
like-
well, like, okay, how about if you're mad you're not doing it? Like, why don't we just try to do one coming up soon, and we'll have like the show.
Oh,
be
bro,
there.
it's.
and we have the show. Be
Well, that's
there,
what
that'd
I've
be
always
fucking
sick.
envisioned that. I've envisioned like
we can just
Ran-
like
Brandon wanted
commentary.
to,
we can like
Brandon-
commentary on the show.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
what
you
that's
get,
what I told
like-
I told him this.
You have a
Here's that.
platform. We have a platform. That'd just be cool.
I
to just
told
kinda
I told
cultivate.
him not that long ago. As soon as his son came, we're gonna do this shit. We're gonna do some Tribe Time Live. That's what
Yeah.
we said. That's what
That'd
was
be-
going
that'd be
down.
dope.
because that's what
I
it
didn't
is.
think about doing that. What you just
But he
mentioned.
would
but
do
that
that
Well,
makes
is
because
best-
look,
you would
Sarah
do-
wants us to go on and in her tattoo shop.
Yep.
Like we can fucking this shit
Move the
has
shit
wheels,
around.
dog.
Yeah.
This shit has not
Hey.
really, but we can
We
make
can
it.
Well,
play.
that's
We
what
can
I
figure
always
that
believed
out.
it was like.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's the only reason I did it. Is not because it would like become anything huge or whatever the fuck. You know, I just was.
Yeah.
I
It's
just,
our people.
it was just. It was it was our time.
But
I
you
called it our
helped it
time.
grow significantly, bro. And the reason why it grew more is like through that like relationship marketing. You know, like other
Yeah.
kids that write or sang or played music would
They don't
tell
have an outlet.
they would
don't have a
tell they would
platform.
tell
They're
each
too
they would
small,
tell
they're
each
too
other.
young.
Yeah.
And we had a range of an age group. So
And that,
like
for sure, and that's what exactly. You're exactly right.
Because like
That was
remember, if you
crazy,
think about
man.
it this way, like when we were going to shows, right? And like if you think about it now, the people that we were going to go see were our age, but like they were basically hosting this place where younger kids went to go see to look
Yep.
up, and people like him
Yep.
went to go start a band.
Yep.
So if we can be that platform,
We did
for
that.
these
That's what we
kids-
did. That's
what I'm saying.
exactly
But,
what
like,
we
if
did.
Keep rolling this thing out, we can become that age group that when those kids get to our age, like, man, we could have done this shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, so then like we need to pass this torch. While we're
One
still-
time we had a group come through, and
the
their
good years of
one
our
of their
20s.
homies had like passed. I think in like I don't know. It was they all worked at like the same place together, and one of their homies had passed.
Yeah.
And they all came like 4 or 5 of them that like knew how to play music and sing and stuff. They
But
all
never
came
wanted
through.
to.
They
live.
didn't want to, but
Yeah.
they came through, and they like in honor of their friend, they all like performed.
and it was amazing.
And bro, and
amazing.
it was
emotional, bro.
unbelievable. There was a girl playing keys, and like there like four people
Harmonies
sing.
and like
Dude,
just,
it
like,
was-
the message they had brought. Like that's
It was
what I want.
crazy, like the way that people felt about it, and I think it was because exactly what you're saying. We took time out of our lives to go and make shit the best that it could be. Like we showed up early. We pre-gamed. We showed up early. We got shit ready. Everything was set up. Everything. We had the list out. There was a pen. Everything was set up before anybody showed up, and then it just set the precedent for like. This is like it's something, you know. It's not like like this
you made it
happens
a
or
place
that
for
happens.
people to go, like what people
That
did
people
for
need a
shows
place
for
to
us.
go.
Yeah.
And we needed a place to go, and it was our place to go too.
Yeah.
And it was their place to go, and so all we did was facilitate. Like that's like AJ can sing, he can dance, he can perform for sure. But his performance on those nights, and it was funny because I had to explain this to people a couple times. Like, why doesn't AJ sing? It's like no, he's performing by fucking facilitating all these people that normally would never
that's like your
ever
like, that's
sing
your-
or perform
that's
or
like your
write
main
or
gift.
share their
That's your
poetry
gift.
Yeah.
or share their poetry. He's friends with everybody immediately, bro. Immediately,
Yeah.
your number one neighbor came through. He was like, play
Over the rainbow.
something over
Yeah.
what is it over
Over the rainbow.
Yeah.
So-
He was like, be that big Hawaiian man. Yeah, that one. Easy.
Yeah.
I was like, cool.
And he fucking did it, and he did it perfect. Him and Ish did it. They
And it-
harmonized, and they
And
did
it's
it
funny because
perfect.
we kind of warned them like, hey, Ari has
There's
to-
there's that one.
he has
I don't want to
leave
say
it.
too much because he might watch.
No, yeah, they do.
Fuck 'em.
They-
Fuck
they-
'em.
They do. Was he high?
fuck them.
Yeah, he was a little high.
Yeah, no,
Came
he's
home
cool.
from work.
Fuck
you know.
'em.
But hey,
He's a
today
cool
it
guy.
worked
He's
out.
cool.
Today
What are they gonna do? Comment negativity? Like, we want more of that.
Yeah.
You
we're
guys
gonna
get to
do
leave.
more sabotaging of our podcast
you
than
know-
him the fart machine last
You
time.
guys get to leave. I live here, man.
Oh, man. Oh shit.
You gotta turn off
I'll
that
come through,
location
make
service.
friends, you know?
Yeah, dude, bro, that was like it was cool because I didn't have like a job at the time.
Those air
Give or
quotes.
take.
because I was working, but I
I
didn't
got
have
money for stuff, but like
job.
not like
There you go.
you know.
But I'm honored that because I wasn't planning on talking. I just was planning on kicking with my homies.
Weird.
Yeah,
That's what
That's
we're
how
here.
it was
That's
at
what
Tribe
we're
Time.
doing.
You know,
Yeah.
except that I had certain specific.
We had a
I
system.
had a mission. I had
Had to
a
create a
quick-
system with more
Like I had a
We had a
little
system
plan
with an
of
ox.
just making a ground for people. How Mike says it, like he said, he what does he bring? He brings the presents or whatever he did, whatever he
Right.
does. The fact that I wasn't planning on talking about this, but like
no,
I
that's what we
want
have you
want to
on.
no,
Okay.
I want to do this,
Yeah.
bro. Like you know what I'm saying.
You,
Even if
just so you know, you are a special guest. We've had hope got the
Yeah.
camera.
You are a special ed.
No, you are a special guest
Yeah.
because like this season we've really wanted to like focus on like people that were like of influence, like influencers. You're an influencer. The last person we had on, she was a tattoo artist, huge following. She was an influencer. Before that, we had another friend. She's an artist too, and she like everybody. We just want
I
to
watch,
give.
I watch, I
Yeah,
follow
you
along.
see- yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. And we just like we're here, we're bullshitting, we're chit chatting, but like we talked about before, like if we have an outlet, like we need to continue to do more. Like in the beginning, the inception of this, we wanted to focus on the Inland Empire.
Yeah.
We wanted to push that out.
This is our
Aye,
shit, bro.
fool.
This is
Hey,
our
honestly,
shit, bro.
honestly, that was his idea.
Mhm.
That was his idea. I know he doesn't want me to suck his dick on camera. But
Palabra.
I'm gonna just say as
I'll
a
take it.
general.
What's
He's like, I'll take it.
What's the backdrop?
Yeah, but
That's one thing I said at open mic though. I was like, you don't have to go to LA. You don't have to go to Frisco.
why?
You don't
Yeah.
have to go-
We're the biggest
You-
county in California.
that and we got it, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, like why
Like,
why go out there?
Yeah.
Like we got all this land and all these cows. Why not just do it out here, man?
Yeah.
Where you see the
Exactly.
cows at? I ain't seen
I
them.
don't know
that
I
shit.
saw a
Everybody's
bunch of
doing
cows
it now.
today, bro.
Yeah,
They've
so
been
it's spelled like a
moving-
shit. There's cows.
Yeah.
They've been moving a hella cows.
Speaking of shit, a mountain lion had to have taken a dump in our parking lot because that
How do you
shit-
figure? How do you figure?
was not
Break it
human.
down. Okay,
my
number.
bad.
Okay.
No, my bad. I was
Let
looking
me-
for the bathroom.
It was
No, wait, no.
AJ
Let me
poops
stop
where
you.
he
Let me stop
stands.
you. No, answer my questions. Let me answer my questions. Topic: mountain lion poop. Number one, What's the most indicative thing that it was mountain lion poop?
One, when I moved here, I was in the laundry room. He goes, "Ooh, good time to move in." I was like, "Why?" He goes, "Once a year during summertime, mountain lion comes down." I was like,
Oh
"Get
shit!
the
Okay,
fuck
wait.
outta here."
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
you know
yeah.
That's
Stop.
a nature reserve.
That's a pro.
Yeah.
This is a nature reserve.
I could almost tell
to
because
see
it
it,
looked
I
like
guess.
Jurassic Park. If you go out, you're
Yeah, it's so funny you say it. My friend Pat,
it's-
every time he comes, he
I think
goes,
it's funny
"Welcome
that
to-"
you
I'll answer the
live
phone,
in a nature
and he
reserve.
says, "Welcome to Jurassic
dope.
Park."
That's
No,
what
it
it is.
really is. You know when you make the right?
How
you
is
go
it
up,
reserved?
Because we don't
'Cause
go
you're
beyond
natural?
that
Because
mountain.
they're paying rent.
watch
We don't
Is
go
it-
beyond that mountain.
Give,
Are you
give
of
me,
Be
nature?
careful.
give me a
But hold on a
Yamaha
second.
125
that poop,
TTR,
it was either
Yamaha
one of two
2-stroke dirt
things,
bike.
okay?
Coyotes?
It was a man with loose ass, okay? Because I'm telling you, that pie was like this
He farts
big
like
and
this?
long. like
Like his ass
hey,
threw
no one
up.
is spilled.
Ow!
Like,
Oh!
No one spilled
Fuck.
for a while.
No, you
I'm
spilled
fucking
Yeah, I
him
got,
up, bro.
I got a big ass paper cut in my
Oh.
thumb, and I got a bunch of tequila in there. God damn it!
Pour one for
Dude,
that.
dude,
Oh,
tequila.
yeah, yeah.
Everyone
Make some
fucking
drinks.
spills every
Everyone spills,
episode.
Let's all do
It's
tequila
clean.
and
Hey, I don't
now.
spill. I just get red.
God,
I'm
damn
Yeah,
a-
you
it.
get that
Hey,
Asian glow.
hey,
Yeah, we're
God.
gonna take a quick break and get some refill on these drinks.
God.
and
Real
we'll
quick,
come right back.
hand me your dubage.
Damn it!
That's a paper cut talking.
It is,
Yo.
bro. I got tequila in this
Are
shit.
we on a different
It's
topic?
not
I
even a
fuck-
paper
Yeah, no,
cut.
we can. That's cool. We can.
This is
Does
a-
everyone have a
topic.
Twitter here? By just
Oh,
right
I've
now?
I barely use
never
what I have.
Twittered
Okay.
because when it came about, I thought it was drugs.
I just found this out
So you didn't sign up?
Mm.
Everybody.
because I follow some hoes because they're nice looking, you know, to look at.
Yeah.
I like
But
hoes
anyways,
looking.
Transparency. Love it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So when you follow certain people, I see other
It's
people's
bad.
crap.
I could've
And I didn't know that was a thing. So I've been seeing a lot of like girls like complaining about like, oh, I can never get a dude, or like they always like fuck me over. But they're the ones who are posting like almost half naked photos or even naked photos of themselves every
Oh.
single
Just
day.
paste
I love the girls that
Yeah.
do that. And, like their Instagram's all selfies and
All
their fucking
selfies.
bio says like God first.
Some bullshit, and they keep
living my
complaining
best
about like
life.
some bullshit about
If your shit
guys.
says living my best life, you're a whore.
that too.
You know what? Also, free spirit is
That's
another
what I
way
needed.
for saying
Living my best
slang those
life.
puss.
Yeah.
You
But-
suck a lot of dick.
But real quick,
That's sad because it's true, bro. From never mind.
Nope,
Cut
no,
that
like,
out too.
so real quick, like these girls that are posting all these photos of like themselves, like almost half naked and all this crap. They're attracting a certain type of dude,
Yeah.
or
Yep.
True.
They're attracting the dude that says bet.
yeah. Let me slip in, and I'm gonna take off, and then they're here like, why is this happening? Come on,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Like,
set themselves up for it.
you're setting
Like,
yourself
I
up
can't
for it.
find it right, dude. He always leaves.
Like I'm gonna put someone on. Now I'm not gonna put her on blast.
You
But I
always try
know
to stay.
someone.
Why are you trying to? Yeah, yeah.
I have a friend who's like constantly always like debating if she should post a picture of her because she wants the attention, but she wants me to say no, don't do it because it's too much. You're gonna attract the wrong guy. But
Kinda
she
the same.
wants.
She wants
That's
you.
part of the
No,
intention.
Well, regardless,
Kinda
she
the-
wants
Ooh,
this
it
certain
is.
attention
Yeah.
from guys.
Or,
that,
or the ones that are the worst. It says might delete this later. Well,
I
just
hate
delete it
attention
now or
whores.
don't post
Like,
it.
come
They're
on.
the worst
It's-
kind of people. I hate attention whores. They're the worst kind
Yeah,
of people.
it's like-
They talk too much. They always have so much to say about one topic. It's just annoying, really. They just keep going on.
Tell me more. Whore.
yeah, but I just
Jibber.
I'll just piss off because I see all this crap
Yeah, I
like
need
on my
some of
Twitter
that.
that I don't follow, but it's
Man,
because
I
I
wish
follow
it
these
was
other
not-
people.
Yeah, and you know
Me
what?
So I
right
keep
now.
seeing this
The other thing
trend.
is we talked about it the other
This is
day
my
off
fucking
camera
mic.
Yeah.
about a particular person.
This is my
Um,
fucking-
After you
the
stole
ones that are
fucking line
super
from me for like a
depressive.
week.
You guys,
fuck.
we're talking about a female, but you guys know a couple males that we see.
I don't know
this.
any females.
Bro,
You guys
we
think
know
I'm
we
hot?
all
we all know the one dude or two
Yeah.
dudes, but mainly we know one female. Well,
no, we know one dude that
that-
he's,
he's
super,
always depressive. Like
I had to take
everything
him off
he posts-
stuff.
Dude, I had to unfollow.
Are you guys
him,
talking
too.
about me right now?
No,
No.
you know him very well too.
You know him very well, and it's just like that those persons will post.
I hate
like,
that my assumption might be right.
It
No,
is.
no, no,
It
kill
is
it.
because you do too.
Jay, shut up. You're not sad. Hit the bowl.
It's just like
And
man.
pass it.
Oh man, I'm gonna
To
have
me
blur him
first,
out.
and then Brian.
Who?
I just realized that because I don't know if you noticed every time someone lights the because I read like some the rules and regulations on Facebook or whatever when it comes
This
to
is
like
YouTube.
when it comes to like smoke. I mean
Just
YouTube.
blur
I'm
it-
sorry.
Put
No,
like a
Joe
put like
does
a.
it.
They cut away at the flame.
No, they blow it out. Even Joey Diaz on Joey Diaz, he blow it out all the time.
Dude,
No,
what
no,
the fuck does
flame.
weed is
The
legal
flame.
mean
Oh, the
to
flame.
anyone?
flame. You know, I don't know what it is about.
I
The
got
flame.
you, bro.
Put like a
So-
Charmander there.
No, well, I'm
I got you,
damn.
bro.
Well, what I do if you didn't notice when you guys do it, I cut away the
Okay.
scene. That's not a big deal. Blowing out the smoke's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's the flame. I don't
Fire
know
hats.
Because the
It's- I don't
flame is
know.
too
I don't know
hot.
if it
Because
promotes
fire is
arson.
of the devil.
Hot fire. Over here we
Vicky Valley for
No, it is. It is though.
I
It
think,
is.
I think it's something about
Gator
promoting
take no shit
arson
from no
or,
one.
arson or some shit or whatever.
Arsenic. Arsenic.
Arsenic is poison, right?
Yeah, it is.
Arson is to like light shit on fire.
Arsonists get all the
Arsenic, I
girls.
think, is poison.
Arsenic.
Gators,
Arsenic, glutamine,
Ga-
BCAAs,
Ga-
protein. That's all I care about.
Gators, bitches, better be using Jimmy's.
Probiotics.
Dude,
Or probiotics.
you know what? From now on, it's gonna be a Charmander. That's you.
Yeah.
That's
Hell
you.
yeah, bro.
A what?
It's funny because I wanted to show up in a panic costume.
A what?
Panda costume?
Yeah, and like, but I mean, I don't
You
smoke
talked
weed.
about
Panda.
this.
Oh,
I don't smoke weed no
panda.
more, but I mean,
I thought you said
I mean, as of now.
panic.
What?
Like as of right now on the show.
no,
or
I know
like-
as of like for several.
No,
Like,
because
for a while.
at his at-home job, he
Just
gets
You
It's
barely
tested for
smoked in
weed
the first
smoking.
place, bro.
my
to
my
be
next
real.
possible piece of
It's
employment.
gotta, and keep in mind, this is a guy that smokes and has a.
Hey man.
Hey
We
man.
talked about not saying that. I'm gonna have to bleep that.
Yeah.
You can't
Beep
throw that
arm.
out there.
You can't.
Well,
bro.
What?
Well, for him, you just made you're making the target.
Yeah.
No one knows where he lives.
Also, nobody
It
knows
takes
where all the
forever where
Gonna
he
have to
lives.
cut
No
all
one's
the-
going
Let's
there.
stop
for
talking
that.
about it because this is all
Yeah,
unuseful now.
Just bleep them.
Yeah.
unuseful.
First
You
of all,
just
don't
made up a
fucking bleep
word.
me. Don't bleep me.
Not
I'm
useful?
unbleepable.
unusable. I think that's
That's
what
the
I
most
was going
bleepable
for.
thing I've
Sorry,
ever heard,
man.
bro.
Hey,
Boom,
bleep
boom,
that.
boom, 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 boom. I would be there too, but it's on my motherfucking shorts
Now.
boom,
instead.
boom, boom.
So,
Fuck.
once again,
Where
thank you
were
for
you?
coming out, man.
Yeah.
You're such a pleasure, dude. And
You
and
already
with
told
your
him thank
talents-
you 4 times.
Well, I'm trying to show how thankful I am.
We can say thank
Can
you
you feel
after.
it? Can you feel how thankful I am?
No, I feel it.
Can
bro.
you
Awesome.
feel
It's
it?
radiating.
But you know what? I want you to
Yeah.
radiate your
I want you guys to
your
get
bars and your music, man, because
Ah, shit.
we've talked a long time ago. I don't know if you remember. I've been trying to get this project. Me and him are trying to get a couple projects off the ground.
Yeah, your
I
project
wanted you to
Pat
be an actor and something that I'm coming up on.
That's weird as hell that you just said that,
from
bro.
the project.
I mean,
Yeah, why is that?
I mean that
What's
little
up?
that synchronicity, bro.
Wow,
I mean,
what's
I
up?
don't-
What's
I-
up? What's up?
No, I mean,
connect,
I just
connect the
that's-
dots. What's
well,
up?
Yes.
even today,
Kodak
even
Black.
today, before I came here, I was at Mejia's house, and he's doing some real beautiful, like kind of like still frame, like poetry reading, but like it's so dope. Like you gotta watch it. Like the Queen of Crump was in one of his videos. Like he does poetry, but like there's motion to it, and like he wants me so
Yep.
bad. Like he's
Shitty
trying
Queen.
to grab me. Like he's like a brother to me, but like he has mad talent, and he says that from the open mic is where he found his voice, and I believe it because he never read before there, or never he never read out loud before.
He
that.
never
Basically,
shared his poetry.
He didn't.
He was in the way that he describes it. He had writer's block for 10
like
years.
10 years.
For a decade.
Shit.
Yeah.
He used to write poetry all the time, and when he was 19, he wrote a poem, and then after that, he didn't write for 10 years.
Yeah.
And then he started writing again, and then he found out about open mic,
He
right?
just showed up and did it, and he was like, I never
Killed
looked
it.
back. And he's
And this
doing
is the guy that's getting nominated for shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's
Fucking killing
published-
the game.
He's
Damn,
published and
bro.
he's getting nominated like
Mike's a
like
badass,
finalists,
bro. He's
like
a
big
badass
festivals.
dude.
I would
birthed that,
nominate
bro.
him.
I
would
I was
nominate
there,
him.
bro.
See,
Like,
and
it's
this is what
gardening.
we were
It's
talking about
gardening,
earlier.
bro. I'm
This
just
is
part
what we were
of it.
talking about earlier, and the same could be said for you about this fucking podcast.
Yeah.
There's
Us. It's
you-
not me. It's us.
Shut your
Exactly.
goddamn mouth and let me explain it.
Shut up, Bobby Lee.
When you shoot a fucking arrow, if you have a bow and you shoot an arrow,
It's gonna hit someone.
hopefully, no, like you're gonna shoot it at whatever, right? It's gonna hit a target. It's gonna break the target because there's a spearhead, like there's like a sharp point that lets it go through something. But also, if the arrow wasn't perfectly straight, and if those little like wings weren't like
Feathers.
perfectly, the little feathers,
And if you suck
they
that
were,
bowing,
if everything wasn't, and
That's
if
what
the
it's
bow
called.
wasn't set up correctly, or if your sights weren't set up correctly, it wouldn't hit the spot where it's supposed to hit.
Holy
It's
sh-
all of those things.
Mm.
It's all of them. So for the sake of the podcast, you're the spearhead, right? You're the spearhead. So you let us break through. But if it wasn't for the rest of what
but
is
Cody's the
behind
thick shaft.
from what
Yeah.
you're shooting, I'm the shaft.
Low key.
You're Ario Spears.
And it's the same thing for
I
open
saw
mic.
what you did there.
And for open mic, Ario Spears. And so if for open mic, it was AJ. He was the one that was when he goes to N7 or when he goes to Combine Kitchen or when he goes to Bubblicious and they're like, you want to do open mic here? And he's like, yeah, no, and he does all this AJ shit and they're like, okay,
You get
come
it.
back next week
Just
at 7.
Yeah, well, for
Yeah.
those that don't know, this AJ shit, it's always roundabout, because he's not.
You never really
I
know.
want you to walk
never,
with me.
You never really know, but you do know.
Speaks in generalities,
You know,
and it's drove me
honestly,
nuts for years.
I'm kind of upset.
He
that I
says
haven't
says
been able
very
to,
wide open states. Everything he says is like all the time, sometimes, always, but you can never
Guarantee.
You know,
Jay,
I'm upset
what
that I-
the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly.
That's
You
like-
miss some time.
when you
No,
get
I
on
know,
a deep
you know,
level
but
with
it comes
AJ,
out
bro,
right.
when you get on a deep level with AJ,
Okay.
that's how it is, bro. And you're like,
See, and this is what I'm talking about.
dude. And I feel that.
I'm upset
mean
that I
it.
haven't had this time like you guys because it's like you got disciples right here, bro. And I feel
Okay,
like
let's.
Oh yeah, yeah. Join our
Amen.
cult. I
Let's
forgot to tell you
because
guys.
you
Yeah,
guys
join
have
us
talked
at
about him more than he's talked about him.
www.ajscult.com.
And I'm just like,
It's
darn
not
man,
like
where
that.
have you been my whole life? I
It's
wanna
because
love a
it's
man
not like that.
that.
It's about do it. It's
We
not
love,
about
yeah.
talking
No,
about
but
it.
I've always wanted, that's why I'm here, bro.
Yeah, you know what? Like
He wants
no,
us
for
to
reals,
live
we're
in
gonna
a
have to-
combine with him.
We're gonna have to what?
Fuck.
Not a kitchen.
He said let's
We
take.
have a kitchen.
He said let's take LSD.
I mean a
every
compound,
day.
not a
Speaking of
combine.
kitchen,
I don't
my
know what
kitchen's
that
done.
is.
You come to my kitchen party.
Hell yeah, bro.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. It's looking good.
Thank you, man. I
Looking
appreciate
real
AJ
it.
said we
Hey, you know
should
what?
all
Should we keep it a secret? Should we?
we should all live
Shit.
Should we
I don't
throw it
know.
out
together.
I don't know.
Okay,
in
so
one place.
Brian had a
far
wonderful
away.
idea.
Well,
Brian's gonna have a baby.
No.
Well,
Well, yes.
I looked
okay, hold
over.
on. He had a baby, and his baby was an idea.
Wait.
We're gonna have.
You had a baby?
No.
Can I say it? Can I say it? I'm so excited.
Hey,
bro.
guys,
we were just
seriously,
so
no more
stoked. Let him
babies.
be stoked.
I was because
No
we
more
were just
babies.
watching
Too many.
where
There's
I
a
got
lot
the
of
idea, so it's
people.
gonna look
I know.
weird.
I know.
But
But I mean, when you
You
told
just
me,
slow
I've seen
down.
one episode before.
Yeah. That's
the beauty
But I
of
want to
it.
do it different. But I mean, it's us, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna have a cooking show.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so when my kitchen's
Oh.
done, we're gonna do a cooking show, and like basically, I'm gonna.
I'll be
cook,
your Bobby Lee.
gonna
Let's
cook-
make something
I'm gonna
nasty.
Cook, but you guys will like eat the food, right? Like after.
No.
Let's make like let's
I
make
eat
like
Okay, Cody's not on.
I eat
let's
mountain
make
lion
buche
shit. I'll
burritos.
eat anything.
I only
Whatever.
want to cook.
Cheers to that.
Well, I'm
Let's
gonna be
make
the cook
lengua
right now, for at
tacos
least
and
a couple
buche
episodes.
burritos.
You're just gonna cook that?
I'm just gonna cook stuff, and then you guys are gonna eat it, and then we'll just
Okay,
talk.
all
Let's
right.
just
Okay,
let's make
then.
buche.
Okay.
You know, it'll be like this,
Buche.
except there's a kitchen and food instead of Uncrustables that we're not getting
I want
sponsored for.
cabeza. Head's good.
Unfuckwitables. That's what
But
they are.
no, dude. So yeah, so we're
Yo
gonna do a
quiero
lot of things, man.
carnita.
I'm really
That's what I wanted to be a reminder because we go around about Jay's
Yeah.
fault. Anyways, no, because
Jay's
I
fault.
want that to be a reminder because like whether I'm that ways, or wherever I am, like any contribution,
Yeah.
like because
No.
I can do what I can.
Yeah.
I could just call, I could just talk.
And we've had this discussion before where it's like you make time for what's important to you.
Yeah.
I had a manager tell me that before, where I was like, "Oh, I'm busy," and like we're all busy, dude. We all have shit to do. Cody drives from L.A. I drive from L.A. He drives from fucking the desert. Like Jay doesn't have a car, but somehow I meet
doesn't
him
drive.
somewhere, but I pick him up. Like, and we all have shit to do.
I
but it's
finesse people for rides.
Yeah, but like, if whatever's important to you,
That's
there's
hot.
time for it. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
So
definitely.
I mean, dude, you gave birth to this dude that's doing it big. And
Whoa.
Honestly, bro, like I feel like you gave birth to me somehow.
that
thought
shit
that's what he-
hurt, bro.
I thought
Damn.
Big ass head.
Yeah, bro.
I thought that's what he was
Sick
talking
shit.
about.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
I don't even
Anyway,
know.
that was a hard left.
I gave birth to a lot of people.
That's a hard fucking
I'm
left.
getting that secondhand high right now, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck.
That
You
sucks.
too?
Yeah.
You too?
Anyway,
Yeah.
back on road.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Will it count? Will it count if I'm
No,
tested?
no,
No, I
won't
don't
count.
think so.
Wanna know why?
I don't give a
The
fuck.
problem is, okay, look. Let's do something here. Let's do
Because
something
our
here.
bodies
We're-
absorb the THC.
Listen, boys,
How about we
we're-
finish it out with the cipher?
Let's finish
some
it out
songs,
with
some
two
singing.
things. Two
Okay.
things.
Put the mic to your face. Though.
Yeah, you need to
We
get
need a
Mike
special
on.
guest though, because he's
Listen,
gonna play.
I'm talking loud.
Oh,
as
you got a
fuck.
guitar or something?
We
I got
both
an idea.
ukuleles.
I
You got
got
a ukulele?
We
I
got
got
a
a goddamn
ukulele.
Those. Right now?
Do we? Yeah, why not?
Okay.
What are you talking?
Finish
Say
out with
it.
that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We need to take this drinking shit to another level. First of all.
Whoa.
Oh.
Quaaludes?
I got shit to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to
Hold
drive
on.
on, man. You got to sit in my
Oh
passenger
no, I mean
seat.
we'll just have them
No,
right here
I'm
and we'll get our
off
frame.
tomorrow. I can sleep in with you.
I got to go to work.
Normal people work
Sleeping
usually.
in, I go to bed at 12 and I wake up at 5. That's not sleeping in.
Okay. okay, but let's
Sleeping
get.
in is
let-
5:30.
We need to go. We need to get more fucked up, bro.
Fuck.
What?
Please.
All right, man. We'll
Because-
have these two right here.
Yeah.
We'll get out of frame. And I'll
Yeah,
just
we
shoot
got a
them.
frame. Yeah.
But
Okay.
I mean, you gotta. I mean,
No, me
Different
and
shit
him will get out of
happens,
frame. You
man,
guys
when
do your
you're more
shit.
fucked up.
You wanna
Different
come on?
shit.
yeah, just
I-
an outro. Put the credits on.
Yeah,
We'll-
If we're
outro.
more
Yeah,
fucked
we'll
up,
outro
Get your ukulele.
we're
Yeah.
gonna say
Bring
something
the smoke too, bro. I need it.
crazy.
Do you sing? Do you sing at all?
He does, bro.
Okay,
You-
so
oh
we're gonna
my
put
God,
that to the
gi-
ukulele,
give him an
and then we'll put this
Bring him
to his mouth.
On the very first day, I decided to play the ukulele. I knew I would get laid by some very lucky lady. Ooh, I'm tryna score bitches with the ukulele. I play this shit in public. I try to make her rub it, but she really doesn't feel it. Man, I kinda suck, cause I'm still new. And I just spent a lot of money, like $222, on a brand new ukulele. Cause I thought I would get laid. Yeah, I knew I would get chicks if I started to play a song. and sing that shit to them out loud. I knew it would do wrong. Hey.
Cause I just wanna chill and twist a lot. Catch stunts on my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me.
Girl.
Hey girl.
The chorus, bro.
Hey girl.
Hey, girl.
Cause girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Would you love me now and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. So long. You made a brother wait for so long. You make it hard for a boy like that to go wrong. I'm wishing I could make this mine. Cause if you want it, you can have it. If you need it, we can make it. Now stay woke.
Cause what?
Cause they be creeping. They will find you sleeping. Now stay woke. Cause they be creeping. They be creeping. They be too late. You wanna make it right, but now it's too late. My peanut butter chocolate cake with Kool-Aid. I'm trying not to waste my time. A pretty good freestyle would go like perfectly right now. Different chords, the same chords.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about gardening. Yo, come on. Say. Come along with me to a place where brother bridges grow. Cisterns, nourishing family flow. Toward one body, y'all are invited back to indigenous. On no instance of incident to the distances we from. High or low, near or far. To find escape, you must not escape who you truly are. Space to guide it and sharpen your art. Spiritual Julie are. Graduated from the most elated in the most part of the heart. Nothing can tear us apart. So where will you start? How about left with the hope with candles spark? Impart the truth that we are to be for. Transform to handle the dark. By the light of my sword, I will only want more. Move for your roots to grow on and go on and don't ignore. Passing all these promises cause every word is born. Every word is born. Somebody else jump in right quick.
All I needed was a beat that was super fucking fresh like this. Me and all my homies, and we best dressed like this. We get you, we take you to another level. I'm the devil with the heat, and I come and sweep you off your feet. Never born in the street, boy, I got it moving smooth, and that's just how I do. Yeah, I'm really that dude, J. Carte super smooth, and I need that booty on me now. Hold up, what you doing? Yeah, put it on my belt buckle. I'ma hit you with the real knuckle, knock your jaw loose. That's just what I do.
Yeah,
Corny
yeah,
white
yeah.
boy, and it's hard to keep a rhythm.
Sipping cazadores and homies only one Morris on my chorus. I'm singing cause the door is open for my bars, my heart, my love, my God, my job, my love. I know it's all inside of me, inside of you. The camera is great. My ray come true. Yeah. So fun. I need more
Thank you guys
cazadores.
for coming out. Appreciate everybody who stayed tuned. Please like, subscribe,
Enjoy the drunk
follow all of
freestyles.
us for a lot more fun to come. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We're doing it.
Okay, bye.
Thank you for hosting.
Well, how about that?
I had a throat full of tequila.